Fraser Brooks is a multi-level marketing coach or network marketing coach. There's this whole other industry that is like a parasite, that a leech that just sucks on multi-level marketing companies. Now in Amway already has like a built-in system like this. Amway has LTD, Brit Worldwide, all these other little schemes within the MLM scheme themselves. So people are kind of buying into Amway. They're going to be purchasing these products, the toothpaste and the laundry detergent and whatnot. And then they're going to be getting this personal development, the training, the coaching, how to run the business. But in a lot of other multi-level marketing companies, that dual weird system doesn't exist. You'll have uplines and you'll have different events that you can go to. But inevitably, people are not making any money. They're not able to recruit people. So there's people that say, I'm a network marketing coach. I've been involved in this industry. I grew up in this industry. I was born in this industry. I'm not going to tell you what company I was involved with, but I've decided I've been called to serve a higher purpose. I'm going to coach everybody from every multi-level marketing company with the tools and the secrets that I honed over the years to help you grow your network marketing business. They've got a ready-made pool of people who are already brainwashed. They don't know that MLMs are fraud. They don't know that MLMs are pyramid schemes. They're already really loving their products. They're already bought in. So it's natural for them to, the company can't offer any more help because these things are just scams. So they think, well, there must be something wrong with me. I should invest in my personal growth because, hey, your business only grows as much as you do. My business isn't growing. That means I need to grow. I need to go seek out additional coaching. And who better than a network marketing coach? They really understand our industry. You don't want to go from an actual business coach. They don't really understand multi-level marketing. Fraser Brooks is one of these parasites. And he's really cringe. And you can see the deep, fragile insecurity in his eyes every time he speaks. Recently, he posted on Facebook I'm going to react to this video where he's trying to draw the parallel that an accusation of a multi-level marketing company being a pyramid scheme is more like a Christmas tree with lots of presents. The infantilization of his audience is repulsive. He's too close to the camera. You see that dead eye, look in him. He's got this, you're going to see, he's got this shirt. I haven't watched the whole thing. I just kind of skipped along just to see it. But he's got this zippered thing and he's positioned where it says boss on it. Like he's trying so hard. And the amount of comments and engagement on this thing it's so sad. There's people that were in the comments that I recognize from my time in multi-level marketing, people that are still drinking the Kool-Aid and they think this is just incredible advice. And so what people will do is when they're in a multi-level marketing company, they're purchasing these products that they love, they can't live without. They're these monthly PV requirements that they have to hit if they want to get paid on their downline, if they have a downline. They'll be like hitting these requirements anyway, because on the off chance that they recruit someone, they want to, treat this business like a business. So there's a lot of pressure for them to hit these monthly requirements anyway. If those monthly PV requirements didn't exist, they wouldn't be purchasing this much product. They'll excuse it away. They'll say, no, I really love them so much. I'm going to stock up. It's Black Friday. There's a great sale. There's a Boxing Day. I can buy this as a gift. There's always a reason to just keep purchasing more products. Then they're encouraged to buy tickets to the next event because the people that really explode their business, they always attended events. And your whole thing should be getting your team to an event. And there'll be stories of people that had nobody. And then they're on stage and they're saying, now look we fill up this whole stadium. It's just my team. And then on top of all those expenses, when people's businesses aren't growing, they hire a multi-level marketing coach. And they might join a group where the entry point is kind of low. Maybe it's $9. Maybe it's $9 for a blueprint. Maybe they tune into like Fraser Brooks, some of his videos, and they find it, wow, this is really, he's saying different things than what I hear in my multi-level marketing company. This is going to be the solution for me to unlock my full potential. And he's just a scammer. It's just disgusting. This guy, I think he was also in Rank Makers, and he was begging like a little lap dog, like everybody else, for attention. So disgusting. I remember he was on a live, like one of the live videos there in Rank Makers, and I remember he was called out. It's like, oh, Fraser's here, a big dog. I think he was in Rank Makers too. They're always in Rank Makers. Here's his video he just posted on his Facebook account on November the 13th, and it's entitled, "Is it a pyramid thing or a Christmas tree thing?" And before we listen to him, the title of this is misleading too, because he's not addressing what the actual criticism is. People aren't saying it's a pyramid thing. They're saying it's a pyramid scheme. And before we even react to this, actually, I want to pull up what the definition of a scheme of pyramid selling is in Canada. So if you're wanting to get coaching from this disgusting, repulsive, gross little weasel of a network marketing coach, he's not going to teach you how to address actual real world adversarial confrontations about pyramid schemes, because he doesn't even know what the definition of one is. He likes to talk to you like a baby. Is it one of those pyramid things? Because naturally in the real world, people are going to talk to you like that. You have to, what he's doing is he's trivializing reality to make you feel better, because you're in a multi-level marketing cult and you need to feel like the world is against you. And what better way than to diminish actual criticism and just facts by saying, oh, somebody's going to ask you, is it a pyramid thing or is it like a Christmas tree thing? People will say this is a definition of a scheme of pyramid selling. So see if Fraser Brooks ever counsels you on Section 55.1 of Canada's Competition Act. Your consumers, your customers, your friends, your family, your colleagues, they will be referencing this. And if you just try to poo-poo them and say, it's like a Christmas tree with presents, come on, how do you think that's going to go? You're in a scam. You're in a multi-level marketing cult. And I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but you know it's true. This video found you for a reason, and I'm here to help you get out. Get out this year. Finish off 2025 saying goodbye to MLM. Okay, so before I get started, I just want to read to you this. The definition of a scheme of pyramid selling. Section 55.1 of the Act defines a, quote, scheme of pyramid selling, end quote, as an MLM plan with one or more of the following features. The first feature requires a payment for the right to receive compensation for recruiting others into the MLM plan. Compensation for recruitment. In your multi-level marketing company, do you have to pay an annual fee? And if you don't pay that annual fee, would you then, if you recruited people in, you sponsored people into your downline, would you get paid? You would have to, it would require a payment for the right for you to receive compensation for recruiting others into it, wouldn't you? You'll notice in these 4 features, not one feature says you can out-earn the person who recruited you. That doesn't fit into the definition of a scheme of pyramid selling because it doesn't make any sense. It's just something that's made up by these losers to try to keep scamming you. And then when you repeat it, you're just repeating what they said. That's not listed anywhere. They've literally pulled it out of their butts. And they make you the butt of the jokes by repeating it. Meanwhile, they're like, well, I'm just going to keep coaching everybody in multi-level marketing, this beautiful, amazing industry. That for some reason, these coaches aren't in a multi-level marketing company themselves. They're coaching everybody else. What do you think the motivation is? You think it's purity of heart? Do you think if they were offered significantly more income, where in a multi-level marketing or coaching, which one do you think they would take? Second feature, requires purchases as a condition of participation. Purchase requirement, other than a specified amount of product at the seller's cost for the purpose of facilitating sales. Do you make purchases each month for personal consumption? Do you excuse it away saying, well, I need it anyway? You're purchasing them and you're not actually going to sell them. There's a purchase requirement. You need to attain this purchase requirement in order to get paid on the commissions of your downline if you even have one. There's 2 features that every multi-level marketing company already fulfills. Do you think Fraser Brooks is going to address this? Are you kind of seeing now why people aren't taking you seriously and how frustrating it is for, you know, your friends and family and your colleagues and that to see you waste so much money giving it to a douchebag like this guy who doesn't even know what the definition of a scheme of pyramid selling is, but he's going to talk about a Christmas tree with lots and lots of shiny presents underneath it. It's really going to explode your business. Okay. 3rd feature includes inventory loading. 4th feature lacks a buyback guarantee on reasonable commercial terms, or participants are not informed about the guarantee. It is a criminal offense to establish, operate, advertise, or promote a scheme of pyramid selling. Now let's see what Fraser Brooks has to say.
Network marketing is a pyramid thing. Well, it's interesting this time.
It's a pyramid scheme. Network marketing is also known as multi-level marketing, but they really like to hide behind the term direct selling channel. And the more accurate description of it isn't pyramid thing. Nobody says pyramid thing. The only people that say pyramid thing are people in multi-level marketing companies or coaches like this that are trying to diminish what people are actually saying. He's reframing it to try to make you feel more powerful and good about yourself, increase your stature by trivializing what everybody else is saying. Nobody says it's a pyramid thing except people in pyramid schemes. The direct selling channel is what they like to call themselves.
Year it gets me thinking that everyone thinks that in a pyramid thing the person at the top makes all the money, and you know what, they're right, because the person at the top of any pyramid or any profession or any career makes all the money. But this
So that's not true. The person at the top of any organization, if you look at even your job, you're getting a wage at the job. There might be the hierarchical structure could be the same. It's the shape of a triangle. But just because something shares one similarity doesn't mean it's the exact same thing. So your boss is making more money than you. There's only one boss. Are you also getting a wage? Are you on salary? Yes, you are. But in multi-level marketing, you're not. That's the problem. One of the many problems here. So this is what they like to do is they just reduce it to the most, again, the childlike juvenile assumption, like that people are just so stupid. I need to talk to you like you're a little baby. Everything is a pyramid. Everything is like a Christmas tree. Is this one of those pyramid things? Well, everything is a pyramid. Somebody at the top makes all the money. That's not true. In a multi-level marketing company, it is. The money is actually flowing up. You're having to pay for the right to receive compensation for recruiting others into it. At your colleagues at work, do they need to pay for the right to receive compensation for recruiting others into their job? No, they don't. It doesn't exist because it's not a scheme of pyramid selling. They don't have to have purchase requirements each month outside of facilitating sales. You don't have to purchase anything. You just go to work and then you go home. But you do. You have to hit little PV requirements. You don't have to. It's totally your choice, but it's there. This is so easy to debunk.
This time of year gets me thinking, because think about the Christmas tree. At the top, there's one star, one angel, one like focal point. Then underneath that, there is a few more decorations. Then a few more under that, and a few more under that, and a few more under that, until you get to the bottom of the Christmas tree. And there could be tens, hundreds of little decorations at the bottom of the Christmas tree. Underneath that, though, are gifts. And that's the thing in network marketing. If the product gives...
I don't think he's ever decorated a Christmas tree.
The end user a benefit, it is not a scam or a scheme, but it's always going to be a pyramid. Kind of just like what a Christmas tree looks like from afar.
How much do you think people are paying for that advice? Isn't that the stupidest thing you've ever heard in your life? What a fucking goof. Look at this guy. You can't even make this shit up. He thought this was something really good. And you know what? Thousands of other people do too. In multi-level marketing, they think this is incredible advice. So he's sitting there. I don't know whether he's at a hotel, he's at a convention, maybe he's been hired to speak somewhere, and you can hear plates clattering in the background. He thought, I'm just going to whip out this video every year, this time of year. He does this. Like, this is one of his little go-to trainings, you know. There's one star on top, and then there are other ornaments at the next level. And then the further you go down the tree, there's like hundreds or even thousands of ornaments all at the bottom of the tree. And then there's presents. So when people are saying it's a pyramid thing, like, it doesn't even make any sense. People will pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for shit advice like this. This is why your multi-level marketing business isn't growing. It doesn't make any sense. Over 99% of people in every multi-level marketing company is losing money because they have to. It's just how it's designed. You don't even know what your own income disclosure statement reveals because you believe that if there's a 0.001% chance that means it's legitimate, that means you could do it too, because you just have to work very hard. You just have to believe in yourself enough. You don't realize that you're in a jail, you're in a prison complex, and you can't see the bars right in front of your face. You're in a scam. He can't even define what a scheme of pyramid selling is. He can only talk about a Christmas tree with presents on it, and it's his go-to. When you're doubly indoctrinated in a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme and then taking additional coaching, like the layers of mind fuckery, it really makes it hard to see through this stuff. But I do know that more and more people are coming across anti-MLM content. And even when you're in MLM, there's that part of you where you can challenge what someone is saying. You're like, this isn't actually what I'm encountering in real life. Nobody has ever said, is this a pyramid thing? The only time this occurs is in these trainings. And they pretend that everybody else says this, the same way as that nobody ever says, oh, how's your little business going? This manufactured like belittling of like everybody outside just thinks you're just this wee little person and we're just going to ask you about your little business. Nobody talks like that. They know you're in a scam. They know you're in a pyramid scheme and they want to see you get out. They don't want to see you get screwed over and regret it. Lose family, lose friendships, lose money. The only people that say pyramid thing, the only people that say, how's your little business going, are fucking assholes like this guy. Every multi-level marketing coach, they say similar stuff. Stay away from him. He doesn't know what a definition of a scheme of pyramid selling is. Save your money. And I hope to see you exit your MLM company this year so you can start off next year healing, learning about cults, and maybe, just maybe, helping others exit too. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
I heard you do it.